Deborah, this is Brad Schmitz. I'm giving you a call out of Bellingham, Washington. How are you doing this evening?
Hello?
Deborah?
Hello?
Yeah,
Yes.
Deborah, this is Brad Schmitz. I'm giving you a call out of Bellingham, Washington. How are you doing this evening?
Yes.
Good. Deborah,
I'm just about to walk out the door.
Oh, didn't catch you at a quick time. Well, I'm giving you a quick
No.
courtesy call because you were on one of my business websites looking for a legitimate way to make money from home. Is that something you're still looking to do?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So you said you were just walking out the door. Do you have a couple of minutes where I could ask you a couple of questions?
Yeah, I got an appointment. I have an appointment. I got to be there in about 10 minutes, which is just down the street, so I got to kind of go.
Okay, Deborah, what I'm going to do is send you an email.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
How serious are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Let me ask you that real quick.
About changing your life.
I'm sorry?
I'm on like a 10 here.
Okay.
I need to find something.
Great.
And I really do want to talk to you.
Okay.
I've already talked to some people, but the thing is, you know, they're not really offering me anything of what I want.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm going into doing this because I need money, not to spend money.
Okay. Will you be home later tonight?
Because you got to. Yeah.
Deborah,
Yeah.
will you be home later tonight so we can connect?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, don't put me in the same boat. I'm a professional. I've been an entrepreneur for 30 years. I've built several businesses, so I'm not connected to these people in any way. Okay. So what would be a time tonight that you have available? When will you be back?
How about probably around 10 my time? I'm in the Chicago area.
Okay, so you're.
I don't know what time that is by you.
We're in Pacific time, so you're in Eastern time or Central time.
I don't know if I'm on Central.
No,
Central time.
Central time, yeah. So it'll be 8 my time.
Right.
I can fit you in about 8:10. I've got a couple appointments before then. What about 10 minutes? Quarter after 8 be fine. 10.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Confirm your name.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Okay, so my name's Brad Schmitz. Can you remember that?
Yes, I can.
Okay. And you sound like somebody that keeps your appointments, so if you can't, my number should be on your caller ID, so just give me a courtesy call if you can't make it, because I do keep my appointments pretty close.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks, Deborah. Okay, there we go.
Thanks, Deborah. I'll let you go get to your appointment, so I'll talk to you at about 8:15 or 10:15. Okay, bye-bye.
Sounds good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, how did you rate her?
About a 6.
Okay, remember we're not doing 6s. 3, 5, or 8. About a 5?
About a 5 right now.
Okay. So, yeah, as far as, her saying, oh, everyone wants money from me, as far as not addressing it there, can you share with us real quick, why did you feel you don't want to address it right there? Because you were short on time?
Just short on time, and I missed the part. I didn't hear her say that everybody just wants money from me. I didn't hear that part.
Right.
Whether I was talking, she was talking, you were talking, but I didn't hear that part. Otherwise, I might have addressed it.
Okay. So here's, but her energy sounded good. Her actual energy. Yeah, she sounded serious, right? So she sounded hungry, like I got to do something, right? So her energy was good. I want to do a quick replay here of what we're looking for, so everyone pays attention to. Here's how we assess 3, 5, or 8. Number 1, just her energy and her desire level. Her energy was high. Her desire level was serious. Okay. Does she have the ability to do what we do? We don't know yet. We haven't talked to her enough. We could understand her, so that leads us to believe she could. Does she possess the startup money? Maybe she could find it. That's going to be another conversation. Here's what I would have done differently aside from the money suggestion is, I get that you're running out the door right now. Is there any way you can get a pen and paper just to write my number down? Just so you can call me back when you get back, okay? And again, that's that frame control we've been talking about.
Yeah.
You want to posture her to call you back. If she was an 8, then that would have maybe offered a little bit more lenience and set up a time to call back like you did. But she wasn't an 8, so then anytime the person's not an 8, frame control them by posturing them to call you back. Is there any way you could grab a pen and paper and just quickly write my number down? I respect you run out the door. I'll make this very quick. Just, you're going to want to talk to me. I'm not connected to anyone else you've talked to. I have a very real and legitimate opportunity that can dramatically enhance your life. Trust me. This is not like anything you've ever seen. Okay? So little bit more excitement. You've got the gold in your pocket, kind of attitude. Remember, that's the new attitude you're working on. Okay?
Okay. Can you give me her information?
Let's give it a shot with one. Yeah, Dean will get it, and he'll send it through he'll send it to you through the questionnaire. So just in the question area, just say, hey, send me info, Dean, and then he'll shoot it back.
Richard?
Hello.
Richard?
Hey.
Hey, Richard. This is Brad Schmeet's giving you a call out of Bellingham, Washington this evening. How are you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it. Richard, you're not going to recognize my name, but here just a little while ago you were on one of my business websites, and you're looking for a way to create income legitimately from home. I was giving you a quick courtesy call. Are you looking for part-time or full-time income, Richard?
Part-time, but full-time if it will generate the income.
Okay. Well, I need to ask you.
Part-time, but if it's
okay. Well, I need to ask you a couple of questions just to know what information to get over to you. So if you don't mind sharing, Richard, what is it specifically that's got you looking around right now for some extra money to change your life?
Well, I'm trying to get my time back. Right now I'm in a point now where, you work for money, and I'm not making money work for me. And I've been in several programs, and nothing has really worked, or nothing has really just been attractive.
What have you?
Were you the guy with GV?
No,
GV.com?
No, I'm not connected with anybody that you've spoken with so far.
All right.
So you said you've looked at several things or tried a couple
looking at some different affiliate links, set them on websites, start some affiliate stuff with Amazon. So I've been looking at quite a few stuff. Now nothing has really landed home.
Can you be more specific in what you have looked at?
Well, I've been looking at and starting my own internet business. I've been just basically reading on how to do that, affiliate marketing, find a niche name and a domain name to be able to sell online. Like I said, affiliate marketing, where you find products and put them out, and basically you just make money through commission. I checked out one site called GV.com. Basically, I really had not really got a full understanding of what they do just yet. But I've been thinking of a form of affiliate marketing also.
Okay. Well, let me assure you one thing, Richard. I've been in business for over 30 years, and I can give you a very legitimate and real opportunity if it works out between the two of us, where you can allow you to earn a substantial income from home, and we've helped a number of people do that. So how much money are you looking to make per month now?
Shoot, if I can make maybe $5,000 a month, that'd be good.
Have you ever made $5,000 a month?
I mean, that's a low, because I'm making probably anywhere from $2,500 to $3,000 now.
Okay. Have you ever made $5,000 a month?
Maybe $2,000. Well, I take that back. Maybe about three or four.
Okay.
I'm just gonna low shoot it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, great. Yeah, you've
good.
Richard, you sound like somebody I'd like to talk with a little bit more. You have some of the qualities that I'm looking for. You sound motivated. You sound like you're intelligent, very intelligent. What would be a good time for us to set up an appointment, maybe either later tonight or tomorrow, but preferably later tonight, where we could spend about 15, 20 minutes on the phone together.
You can go ahead. I was sitting up here looking at a business plan. I'm writing a business plan. I'm helping a guy trying to form a nonprofit. But I mean, I have time. I'm going to give me a pen. Hold on.
Okay.
Brad, make sure you let them know 2 times you have. Don't ask people when it's a good time. I've got an opening tonight at 8:30, or I've got one tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Okay. Richard?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I've only got a couple openings. I got one at 8:30 tonight, Pacific time, and I've got one at 10:30 tomorrow morning, Pacific time. Which one of those would work best for you?
Well, I'm in Central Time Zone. What time would that be for you?
That would be 8:30, so it'd be 10:30 your time tonight.
You can call me at 10:30.
10:30 would be good? Okay. And so, okay, and so you'll be have your work wrapped up where you can pay attention and we can talk a little bit?
Yeah, you can call me, but I'll wait for you at 10:30.
Okay. Well, great. Let me ask you one last question. I'm really picky in who I work with, and I don't want to waste your time or mine. What are 2 or 3 qualities that would make you a great business partner for me?
2 or 3 qualities that will make me a good business partner?
Yes.
How about yourself?
Me being motivated, easy to learn, easy to catch on. And if I see a true opportunity, I'm going to put my 100% effort into it.
Okay.
110% effort.
So you can be,
as a guy.
Sounds like you can be focused, you can be motivated.
Right.
Awesome. Well, you do sound motivated. I'll say that. So, well, great. Well, if you don't mind, why are you so motivated right now in your life?
Well, like I said, I'm 34, and I know that I'm a paramedic, and I know that this isn't going to take me where I need to be, as far as starting an investment. Well, not an investment, starting a business. What I'm looking for. Not a business. Starting a legacy for my children.
Oh, okay.
And yes, something that I can hand down. Okay, I've created this. I've built this thing for you. You take it and pass it on down, generation to generation to generation.
I love that.
But a business that's part of it. You know.
Wow.
I just know that this isn't going to take me where I need to be, and I'm looking for a way to start.
Great. I have
a compliment.
Business, you know.
Yeah, I have kids myself. How many children do you have?
3.
3. I had 6, and I was on a volunteer fire department for 12 years, so I'm real familiar with your work. And being a paramedic's hard. What you've told me so far and the answers that you've given me, Richard, really set you apart from 95% of the people I interview. So I'm excited to connect with you tonight at 10:30. So let me. Let's see. So we're gonna at 10:30. Yeah. Let me check your email before I let you go, just in case here.
Right. Do you have a website address I can kind of look at?
All that we'll talk about that
shortly.
I'll send you something over shortly. You can take a look at it. So I've got Mr.Burks32@hotmail.com.
Yes, sir. Mr.Burks32@hotmail.com. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's the best one to get information to you.
Yes, sir. BURKS. Yes, sir.
Great. Well, check your email in about 20 minutes, and you'll have a video mail from me, and then we'll connect at 10:30 tonight your time, okay?
All right. What's your name again?
My name is Brad, B-R-A-D. Schmeets is my last name. S-C-H-M-E-E-T-S. Can you remember that? So
yes, sir.
The subject line will say, we just spoke on the phone, and have my name from Brad Schmeets, okay? Okay, well, right. I will talk to you at 10:30, your time.
Okay.
Okay, Richard. We'll talk then.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye for now.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, right on. I didn't catch the time on that. I think it was around 9 minutes, though. And but that, I mean, that guy, I mean, that was a great opportunity for a lot of people to learn from. What did you do? What did you feel you did good, Brad? And then where do you feel that you could improve?
Yeah, I think sometimes I'm a little too anxious to get off the phone with them. When I set, when I set an appointment with them, whereas by a couple of the questions, and you're cueing me there that he was willing to stay on the phone a little bit longer and get a little deeper into his wants and desires, and I think that's an area I need to focus on, is getting more specific and asking them again, what is it that's really motivating you right now to because that was a little deeper. Well, I want to create a legacy for my kids. I want to have something to pass on to them, and so that was very significant. Yeah.
So you were. I mean, here's the thing. He was distracted though. You could tell he was distracted, right? So he's distracted. So you don't want to necessarily keep him on there for too long, but what you do want to do is kind of command his attention. Listen, I know it sounds like you're in the middle of something else, so I'm gonna keep this as short as possible. But Richard, I talked to very few people, that have the kind of reasons to succeed like you do. So that just warrants a little more time for us to connect. Like let him know like he's important. Let him know that it's worth taking the time to talk to you. I kind of prompted you too with the whole, hey, I've been in business 30 years. Let me assure you, once you said that, he respected you more. I don't know if you noticed the tone changed. He sat up straighter in his chair. Did you notice that?
I did, yeah.
I mean,
you have to go back and
replay this one. This is a good one to replay. Yeah, I mean, he really leaned into you once you said that. And then, you built some rapport at the end. It was all good. But, yeah, if I wasn't on with you, the chances are you would have zipped off the phone with the guy, right?
Yes, yeah.
So get a little bit more, get a little bit more. Always remember, why is this guy says he's motivated? Why is he really motivated? What's got him motivated? I don't believe him. All of you should say to yourself, I don't believe this person, because most people lie. Most people do. Most people will tell you they're motivated. They'll tell you this, tell you that. If you've been in network marketing a while, you already know. You have people that tell you they want to make their dreams come true, and they sign up in your business, and you still can't get them on the phone. So just know people say they're motivated all the time, and a lot of times it's BS. Okay, so find out. I mean, again, this is a key reason why coaching goes a long way here, Brad, because again, you handled it well, but you did get a little prodding. You did good with the prodding, by the way. Nice work.
Oh, thanks. Glad I had it.
Glad I had it. Yeah, no. Well, a lot of people would have done that same thing. But here's what's interesting: is this guy, and it started off as a 3. Energy was really low.
Right.
And then he started to warm up. We started to like him, and he was a 5. Then he started talking about his dreams, and he was an 8. Yeah. I mean, he moved up to an 8. He started talking about, I help my buddy make a business plan. The guy's a lot sharper than he originally appeared. So people's numbers can change. And that's why the better you get at interviewing, the quicker you're going to figure out, who am I really talking to, Because they can fool you a little bit, like he did. He kind of fooled us, right?
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Another thing is when you sense somebody is distracted, you want to comment on that, and that will get them to be. That's another way of controlling the frame or the point of view. Is you say, listen, it sounds like you're in the middle of something, like you're kind of distracted. Can you break away from that for 3 minutes, because this may be one of the most important calls of your future? I mean, you got to be bold like that. And I know that that's not normal for us to talk that way, but that's the new way. It's like the book I told you to read. You got to be that way. You got to be bold like that. And the more bold you are, the more they'll go, really? Oh, wow. And it'll cause them to either be attracted to you, or in some cases repelled by you. But if they're repelled by you, they're going to be repelled by you anyway, eventually. So you might as well let's cut to the chase. It's all about speeding up the relationship. But people want to follow strength. They want to follow confidence, right? So overall, great job, and that, again, that you definitely want to, don't let people go without figuring out their motivation and a little bit about their dreams. Hey, after you book the appointment, hey, one more question if you don't mind, and just go ahead and ask them. that is really going to, again, it's going to set you, remember, he's already had 2, 3 other people call him. You got to set yourself apart from everyone else as well. One other thing, you and I have been coaching a lot, I can give this to you, and that's, one other thing is, remember that frame control, that what I've been teaching you about posturing, right? Never ask people, when's a good time? Never. It's not about when a good time is. Think of yourself as Robert Kiyosaki or Donald Trump. They're not going to say, when's a good time? They're going to say, I got an opening tonight at 10:15. I got an opening tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Which one works better for you? Well, neither of those work. Okay, well, let me tell you 2 other times, right? So again, this is all about eradicating neediness and coming from a place of strength and confidence. And it's a different way of operating. So, Brad, great job, man.
Hi, Ann. This is Dave Katecki calling out of Barstow, California. How you doing today?
Calling where?
I'm Dave Katecki.
Where are you calling from?
Barstow. You're not going to recognize my name. The reason I'm calling is because you were on one of my websites.
Oh, okay.
Were you
this
looking
is
for
Ann. So, how may I help you? Oh, part-time or full-time?
Oh, okay. Okay. If you don't mind me asking, Ann, what's got you motivated to look for some extra income from home right now?
Well, really, because I don't have a job here in California. I just moved here.
I see. Where'd you move from?
Texas.
Texas? Oh, what were you doing in Texas, Ann?
Yes. I'm from Texas.
I meant for a job. What do you do for a living?
I did many different things. My last job, I was a butcher. But I've done everything, basically from advertisement to house cleaning, construction work, all kinds of things.
Okay. Have you ever owned or operated a business before?
I've operated a business but never owned one.
I see. So, painting an ideal picture, how many hours realistically do you have to invest into a business from your home right now?
Oh, I have nothing to invest.
You have what?
I have no funds right now. I haven't been able to find a job yet.
Oh, I see. Well, how much money were you
How
looking to
long would
make
it take you?
I have no idea, really. I'm kind of new to this area. Things are kind of different, so I don't even know what minimum wage is around. So, which business is this? Because I can't remember applying.
Oh, you know what? You probably had calls from other people, but I'm not affiliated with anyone you've talked to. How long do you suppose it would take you to come up with a few $100s if you could see yourself making, say, $3,000 to $5,000 a month?
I have no idea. I haven't been able to find a job yet, so.
Okay.
Okay, time to wrap it up. And good luck.
All right, I'll tell you what, I could shoot you out an email, but it doesn't sound like you're going to be what we're looking for. So I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Good luck. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she had great energy, just no, zero clarity, too, if you notice that. Just, no idea, I don't know, I'm looking for a job. So, yeah, we'll just move on. You got any quick comments on that one, Dave?
I try a couple of times to get people to come up with something, and that's what I was doing. And the lag time, it kind of throws me off.
Okay, good. So it's not brand new for you. Do you have it printed out at home? Do you have it there printed out or up on your screen?
I have it printed out in front of me, and I also have the screen in front of me.
Okay, good. Just because I don't like to scroll through it if I don't have to, so that's just me being kind of lazy. And
you don't have to, and I'll also watch your comments as well.
Watch my comments as well. Yeah, thank you. Sylvia.
Okay.
She already hung up. So we just got to be, we got to be a little quicker on the name. So that's, we just can't have that delay there. And then there's a little bit of delay with the webinar. Like I see it and then you guys see it a second later. But okay, Ellen, I'll answer your question. You just got dropped off real quick. So when someone says, is this MLM and they're real negative, I would just say, well, what's your experience with MLM, just out of curiosity? And get them to talk about their experience and say, well, what part of it did you not like? I didn't like having to make a list of my friends. Whatever they say they didn't like, well, if you didn't have to do that and you were a part of a legitimate company that actually really believed help people.
Hello.
Dawn.
Hello.
Dawn. Dave Cashman calling out of Hagerstown, Maryland. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Excellent. Well, Dawn, you won't recognize my name, but you were on one of my business websites looking for a way to earn extra income from home. Were you looking for part-time or full-time, Dawn?
Part-time.
Okay, great. Well, listen, I know you weren't expecting my call right now, so I'm going to be very brief. I just want to ask you a couple of quick questions so I can find the best information to email over to you. Is that okay?
I'm fine.
Hey, Don, I got another call I got to get to. I'm going to circle back around. Have a great day.
Okay.
Another call I got to get to.
Great. Hey, Don, I got another call I got to get to. Let me ask you real quick, if you don't mind sharing, what is it specifically that's got you looking for extra income right now in your life?
I'm on disability.
Okay.
Okay, John, we'll get some info out to you. Just let her go. You got to let her go.
And I can barely.
Yeah.
You know what? Just send me the information to my email address, and I'll look at it. Okay.
Okay, you got it, Dawn. You have a blessed evening. Thank you so much.
Bye.
All right, take care. Bye.
Oh, okay, let's pause it real quick. Okay, so I was David Cashman. I was all over you with that one. Now, when you get somebody like that, what registered in your brain when you heard this really scratchy, like really hard to hear voice? What registered in your brain right away? Was she a 3, 5, or 8?
Probably more like a 3.
More like a 3 or a 3?
A 3.
Okay, so if the person's a 3 and they're not getting better, second after second that goes by, they're only sounding worse. So you've got to really listen to who you're talking to, and sometimes that's tough because we're thinking about what we want to say next, and then we want to get that out of our mouth in an eloquent way. So we don't remember that we've got to really listen to the other person. And she was lower. She was, she's not. I'm sure she's a nice lady. I'm sure if we went and played pinochle with her, had ice cream, she'd be a great lady, tell us great stories. But as far as getting your business, you don't want that lady in your business. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So every second that you spend with her is a second you're not spending with your family, and it's a second you're not looking for an 8. Okay, so I want to change the way you prospect. So I'm going to be a little hard on you and tell you that every second that goes by you want to be aware of that. So when you got somebody like that, what you want to do is just say, hey, I've got another call I got to get to. I'll get you out some information. Good luck in your search, and I hope you have a great holiday season. I've got to get to this other call. Bye bye. See you later, Dawn, or whatever her name is. Okay. And just assume you're getting off the phone, no more questions, you're done. If you can get off in 20 seconds, get off in 20 seconds, okay? Do you understand why I'm being kind of tough on you with that?
Yeah, I've got another call to get to.
A lot of times we don't know. You're being, another call I got to get to, you're really not lying. You do have another call. You don't want to talk to her. You don't want her to feel bad. So it's just kind of, I love you, goodbye. Good luck with your life. See you later. And there's a lot of different ways you can say it. I found where it works great is, hey, I'll get you out some info. Have a, good luck with everything. I got another call. I got to jump on here. All right. Bye-bye. Thanks. Bye. Click. Done.
Right.
Gone. Okay.
Should I bother?
And again, I'm going to be. No. Don't send, no, because you don't want her in your business. So you don't have to send her anything. And the way I look at it is, her inbox is flooded with stuff. She's not going to know if you sent it, who sent it. She's not going to know anyway. You just move on.
Robin.
Hello? Is Robin around?
Hi, is Robin around?
Huh? Is Robin around?
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Okay.
And David, you want to stand up when you prospect. You're
Okay.
coming across not from a posture place, so go ahead and stand up. Take a deep breath. You got a big diamond in your left pocket. You got a piece of gold in your right pocket. All right. And you're going to talk here to Robin.
Hello?
Robin, Dave Cashman, calling out of Hagerstown, Maryland. How are you tonight?
Pretty good. How are you?
Great. Thanks for asking.
Really good.
Robin, you won't recognize my name, but you were on one of my business websites a while back looking for a way to earn extra income from home. Were you looking for part-time or full-time?
Full-time.
Part-time? Okay. Well, listen, I know you weren't expecting
full-time.
No, full-time.
Oh, you're looking for full-time. I'm sorry, I misunderstood you.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I know, Robin, I know you weren't expecting my call tonight, so I'm just going to be very brief. I just want to ask you a couple quick questions so I can find the best information to email over to you. Is that okay?
Okay.
Great. All right, Robin, if you don't mind sharing, what is it specifically that's got you looking for a full-time income right now?
Well, because I'm a homemaker, and I've been home for a long time, and I would like to have my own income, and since I'm home, I would rather do it from home. And I also have my youngest still at home, which she just turned 15, so I want to be with her.
Oh, you got a 15-year-old. Gotcha. Yeah, I got a daughter. She just turned 23. So I can relate to that. Have you had what type of work have you done in the past? Have you had a full-time job recently, or?
No, like I said, I've been at home. I've got 6 kids.
Oh wow!
So I was home having kids, raising kids, and still had them even when they got bigger. And now they're all pretty much gone except for my youngest.
Okay. And is there some kind of goal that you have in mind, like $1,000 or $3,000 or $5,000 a month that you're looking to make?
Yeah, I want 5,000 or more.
5,000 or more. Well, that's a good goal. Now, that's a good goal to have, and that's very possible. In fact, myself and the team I work with have been able to help people reach those kind of goals. And realistically, what kind of hours are you looking, if you found an opportunity that was good for you, what type of hours do you think you could put into it?
Well, if I had a legit business to be into and be working, I would work it just like if I was at work. So probably at least a good 8 to 10 hours.
That's a great answer, Robin. That's a good attitude. And let me ask you this: is there anything specific that you are looking for in a home business, or a work from home program?
I want something that I know I'm going to enjoy and that I totally agree with, because it'd be stupid to be into something that I'm not really into, and you just don't put that much effort into it if you're not into it.
I agree with you.
And
if it's something fun, it doesn't even feel like work.
Right, and I want to be able to know that I'm going to make a good living at it, because what I want to get into, I want to stay and then share it with my family and pass it on down, and that, because life's short and it's going by fast, and you can't depend on nobody but yourself.
That's true. That's true. It's a different world out there. I can appreciate that. Well, let me ask you, fast forwarding one or 2 years from today, let's, assume things go well and you're making triple what you were expecting.
if you don't mind sharing, what are some of your bigger dreams or lifestyle goals that that you'd like to accomplish?
Oh, well, I would like to be debt-free, and I would like to buy my own home, and I would like to have the things that I want to go out and get my kids and not be limited and say I can't get it because I can't afford it, and just be able to be a part of my kids and help others. I just have freedom and be able to live life and not have to be trapped down and just existing and making it day to day and then still bitching and complaining and boo-hooing because you just don't make it.
Yeah, I can totally appreciate what you just said, and I tell you, I talk to quite a few people. I'm very selective of who I work with, and that's one of the better answers I've heard. That's what basically what I do is I assist people with finding a path to freedom. One last question for you, Robin. What are 2 or 3 qualities that would help me to know you would be a good candidate for someone to work with?
Well, I think I got a lot of experience in all kinds of things. But
okay.
Mostly I'm a newbie to this, so I'm really teachable, and I could be taught very well by somebody that knows what they're doing and be able to pick it up and know that once I learn it, I could pass it on my own self, too, and know that it was done correctly and right. And
when she's done, ask her that.
I've got a really good attitude in life, regardless of the situations, and I'm very upfront. And I would just love to see, I would love to get into something that I know that I'm not going to be told, okay, I'm going to help you get into something, and then drop me right after I'm there. Because
has that happened to you
I'm
before?
like a baby coming in, and
when
you have a baby, you got to feed that child.
Right. Has that happened?
Don't interrupt her when I give you these things.
Okay.
I did try something a long time ago, probably about 4 or 5 years ago. I tried to work with Mel Luca. I don't know if you've ever heard of Mel Luca. And when I got into it, it was like I was at a standstill, and I didn't have nobody to really help me through. So I got frustrated and discouraged and just dropped it.
Gotcha. I know how you feel. I've encountered similar experiences like that myself, and I can assure you, that if we do work, if we decide to work together, myself and my company and my team will be there for you, and you'll have access to several people. What I'd like to do, Robin, is go ahead and send you out some information. Are you near your computer where you would be able to, read an email and see it in a few minutes?
Uh-huh. Yes, I am. I have a laptop.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay. Set up a time to get back with her tonight.
Yeah.
I have an opening tonight.
I really like it because I can take it wherever I go.
Set up a time, tonight or tomorrow. Okay. 10 a.m. tonight I have an opening, or tomorrow. Okay.
I have an opening.
She's West Coast.
Let's see. You're over on the West Coast, right?
I believe.
I believe. What time is it right now? Where you're at?
Actually, it's East Coast. I'm sorry. She's in Washington.
PM.
Okay, no, it is. Okay, 6:41.
Oh, 6:41.
Sorry.
Okay, I can meet you this evening about 9 o'clock your time, or we can meet tomorrow about 1 o'clock your time. Which one of those would be better for you?
1 o'clock sounds really good tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
Would you have about 25 minutes?
Would you have about 25 minutes?
Yes, I would.
Okay, fantastic.
Confirm your name.
Again, my name is Dave Cashman. That's with a T. and I'm going to send you an email in a little bit, and it will say, we just spoke on the phone. So look for that email, and it'll give you a little bit more information, and, you know, make sure you watch it before we meet tomorrow, and we will meet tomorrow about 1 o'clock.
Okay, sounds wonderful.
Okay, Robin, I enjoyed talking to you. Have a great evening.
Oh, thank you. I enjoyed talking to you, too. Sorry, the phone sounds like I'm just really drifting in and out, but I'm glad you called me.
Okay, Robin, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Have an excellent night.
Thank you, you too.
Okay.
You too.
Uh-huh. Bye.
Oh, she's got some sexual magnetism. We got some, David, you got some flirtiness going on there, man. That's a good thing. I mean, she liked your energy. Some flirty. It's in right? It's a Dig a Grow Rich, sexual magnetism.
Great.
David's laughing. Are you, David? Are you married?
No, I'm not.
Are you married, David?
I'm not married.
Okay, good. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble.
A long time ago.
I'm just. Okay, all right. No, you did good. You were comfortable. She was comfortable. You know, you did a great job. You know, overall. You never did address the money question with her, so that was what I was attempting to get you. I mean, I did my best to get you to say it. That's the one thing you skipped over. So just a couple quick things, and then you know, number one is, here's a soft way of saying this. You know, Robin, it sounds like you've looked at a number of things. You know, any legitimate business, you know, costs a little bit of money to get going. Do you have any money set aside, or, you know, just kind of test the waters there with her, okay?
Right.
Because again, we know she hasn't been working. You know, I don't know if did she say she was married, or it didn't sound like she was.
Yeah, I think she did.
Was she married or single?
Well, I think she's married. Well, she got 6 kids, and I think she said for my family.
I never heard her say she was. I never heard her say she was married though. So, but you know, I could have made a mistake. I know she said she had 6 kids, but you know, something you want to confirm is if she's married or single. You know, if she's married, her husband works full time. You know, there's less chance of money being an issue. If she's a single mom with 6 kids, money may be a big issue. So you definitely don't want to skip over this with her, because other than that, she was an 8, except we never asked this, so we don't know. You know what I mean? We're not really sure.
I was
again,
about to. I'm sorry. I was about to ask her. I was about to ask her if you don't mind sharing. You know, how are you making ends meet? Is your husband working or something? Would that have been okay to ask her that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, you also could say, hey, this is a personal question, but, you know, how are you getting by, if you don't mind? You know, I mean, if you've been out of work, and then she'd tell you, most likely, you know, if you ask that way. Okay. So it's a good thing to know. That's one way of asking it. Another way to ask it is not even ask that and just say, you know, do you have any money at all set aside, or an idea in mind for money you can put towards a new business? Which is the question right here. Okay. You don't want to skip. You don't want to skip over that. The only time you skip over it is if the person sounds like they're educated about home businesses, or they actually have a job or money coming in that you know about. Then if you skip over it, it's you know, it's not as big a deal. But her situation is something you definitely want to ask. I don't know. You just go and have a comfortable dialogue with her. Yeah, it's okay. So here's the other big important point, though. You interrupted her a lot. Okay, so you got to work on that. You interrupted her a ton. All right.
Okay.
She's what's called a dolphin, which means she likes to hear herself talk. Okay. She likes to tell stories. So you want to get her talking about her kids, her future, and then just shut up and let her talk. Okay. That's going to build more rapport than you interrupting her with a question. Okay. So, and then again, you know, she sounded like she had time. So you want to have more of a sense of urgency. And you go, if I sent you something over, how quickly could you look at it? You know, it sounded like she'd look at it right away, right?
Yeah.
So what you want to do is then go, okay, well, it's 6:41 right now. It'll take you about 25 minutes to go through this. Why don't I call you in I've got an opening here at 1:30 at 7:30 Pacific time. Can I just give you a call then? We can talk for a few minutes to see if if it makes sense for us to talk further. Yeah, she would have probably said, sure. You would have called her right after she got done viewing it, and the information would have been fresh in her mind. Okay, so go for that right away if you can do it. Sounded like she would have done that with you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay? Instead of calling her at like 9 tonight, you know, like hours later, you know, if she, you know, do you got 15, 20 minutes right now? Let me get over to you right now. Jump off with us. Get it over to her. Get right back on the phone with her. You know, that's always the best situation to set up, is have them look at it. Now, she said, didn't she say, like, call me tomorrow? Did she say that? Like, how about tomorrow?
She said she would prefer tomorrow, yes. So I said
okay,
tonight.
So then here's okay, so here's what you want to do. Again, this is just for everybody that's here today, so they understand what do I do. Okay, here's what you want to do. If she says 1 tomorrow, then say, well, it's going to take you about 30 minutes to go through my information. Why don't I give you a quick call at 12:30? You check your email. Let me just make sure you got my email. You can look at it, and then at 1 we'll talk for a few minutes about, you know, after you've reviewed the business. Okay, so what you do is you call her a half hour early at 12:30. Get her, you know, make sure she's got your email. Say, hey, look at this, this, and this, and I'll call you back at 1. So you don't want to leave so much up to chance. You don't want her to look at it tonight, and then tomorrow she has amnesia. You want to talk to her when her emotion's high, and that's right when she's done watching it. Does that make sense?
Yes. So can I?
Some of these questions are a little long, but they work. They work great. Yeah. A lot of people give me lip service. They tell me they're real serious about changing their life. Could you give me a clear reason why you're really motivated to improve your life right now? So what you're saying is, don't BS me. Don't give me a bunch of lip service. You want to change your life. You want to change your life. You're waiting for, you know, the perfect golden opportunity to land on your lap, and you can just open it up, and it's a money machine. You know, it's like, don't tell me all that stuff, and don't tell me you're serious if you're really not. Can you give me a clear reason why you're really motivated to improve your life right now? Okay. When you start using right now in your questions, it gets them thinking about what's happening, how they feel right now, not the past, not the future, right now. What's motivating you right now? Okay, so these are 2 great posture questions. We'll work more on this Thursday as well.